another episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Tonight we're going to take a look at Garrison's Irish Red Ale. This one is from microbrewery in Halifax of Nova Scotia, the province just south of mine. I've had this before on numerous occasions, but tonight I'm going to actually give it a try and review it for the channel. I'm going to crack it open with my new BB Barfly and dig right in. It's not really, I've reviewed tons of Garrison beers on this channel. It's got a nice Canon logo on the cap. I don't really need to say more if you're a frequent watcher of this channel. If not, how come you haven't heard Garrison yet? And how come you haven't been watching my channel? So, let's give this a pour. Take a look. It's obviously an Irish Red Ale. Plenty of head on that. Ooh. Lots of head. Kind of like an off-white cream tan color. It's a red body, but it's almost brown. Like it's got like a slight hues of golden around it. A little bit of amber to the middle and the top. But the body of it is mostly like a brownish hue. And a light, that tan brown head. It's really nice looking. Just a little bit more browner than I was expecting. I mean, okay, that I would expect from a red. I mean, I know exactly what to expect from this one because I've had it before. I don't want to sound like I'm already pre-decided on what I think of this beer because it's been a while since I've had it, but yeah. It is a little on the browner hue for your typical red ale. Let's give it a sniff. Head up the nose here. Not picking up a whole lot of scent off of that, but then again, it's probably because of all the head that's on that beer. But I mean, there is some sense of like caramel malts. There's quite a strong amount of malt hint coming off of that. I mean, it's not like grabbing at my nose or anything. It's just, it's present and it's mellow. But it's mostly a malt body on that one for as far as aroma goes. Touch of like a sweet grain or it's mainly just like a caramel or sweet malt. It smells good. As the head's dying off, like it's down to about half of what it was before, and the smell, the intensity of the smell has not changed. It's this mild, slightly malty smell, and I'm starting to get actually like a hint of like maybe an earthy hop. That's really nice. Maybe a hint of like a red fruit. Yeah. Does smell nice. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, the bitterness is mild, but it does come off with an earthy quality. And a good amount of toasted grain in the back. As for the malt body, which hits you in the center of the palate, kind of comes off as being like a caramel, kind of a nutty kind of flavor, a little bit of woody. What? Neely's playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. Are you online or are you playing the single player?
Online.
Online, okay. She plays as Atomic underscore Sneeze. It's a medium-bodied beer, maybe bordering towards a little bit on the thicker side, like more towards a fuller body. But all said, that's actually a really nice tasting Irish Red. It finishes dry, it leaves a nice satisfying amount of bitterness and like a roasted malt note, as well as lots of caramel. And a tiny amount of like woody apricot fruitiness kind of in the very back that lingers a little, along with its dry bitterness. Very nice. I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and I'll be right back. And we're back with Garrison's Irish Red Ale. So what did I think about this particular beer? It's nice. It's actually a fairly good representation of the style. Where would I put this? as far as other Irish Reds that I've had, I think it's got a nice amount of flavor. It's got a nice amount of body. But its flavors are a little bit more woody than they are of like sweet malty or any kind of. I mean, it is nice and bitter. I'm not counting that as like a slight against this particular beer because it actually works together quite well. But I think I still liked like Big Tide's Celtic Mist Irish Red and McCausland's Griffon Russe a little bit better than this. I gave those ones a 4. So I think I'm going to slot this one in around probably a high 3.5. It's almost a 4 worthy. It's just, it's not one that I would prefer. Like if I were to run out and go buy an Irish Red, well, honestly it would probably be a Pickaroons. But if I were to buy one that I want a session, I'm probably sooner going to want to go down to Big Tide and grab a case of that. Or that McCausland's one was a nice red ale that I really enjoyed. But as such, it's a great red ale, and I do highly recommend this one. So 3.5, a high 3.5 out of 5 is definitely adequate for this particular beer. So yeah, if you've got this available to you, this is available all through New Brunswick, through Nova Scotia, and probably some other parts of Canada as well. I'm not sure where. It's definitely one of Garrison's better ones. As far as Garrison goes, I still prefer like their Hop Yard Pale Ale and their Imperial IPA is quality for its own style better. But this is actually really good, so it definitely is recommended. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. I hope you enjoyed watching this review, and I certainly enjoyed drinking this beer. So I'll talk to you again. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.